Where's Reggie? I want to speak to him now! Oh, there you are.
Mr. Lee, how can I help?
The investment I made based on your advice has gone sour. Do you know how much money I've lost? Where's your manager? I want to complain about your stupidity and incompetence.
Mr. Lee, please try to calm down. As you know, this is a high-risk investment.
Calm down? You're an idiot. How do you expect me to calm down when I've lost more than $200,000? Huh? Call yourself what? Financial advisor? Pui! Where's your boss? I want to get you fired!
Hello, Mr. Lee. What seems to be the problem? Can I help?
Yeah. This incompetent staff of yours, huh? He has caused me to lose a lot of my hard-earned money. I'm going to sue you and this stupid company.
Let me see what I can do for you. Please follow me this way. You again! Why can't you do anything right? Looking at your face makes me sick. How many customers are you going to lose for us? Did you explain all the risks clearly to him?
I did, and he said he understood.
Apparently, it wasn't clear enough. I want a full report on my desk within the hour. You understand?
But, Miss Hanifa, I have my night classes, and I missed the last one because you wanted me to...
You and your excuses. You are not leaving until that report is on my desk. Just be thankful that I didn't fire you straight away.
Could harassment be happening at your workplace? This occurs when someone demonstrates behaviors that cause harassment, alarm, or distress to another party, such as verbal or non-verbal threats and abuse, sexual harassment, cyberbullying, and stalking. Perpetrators or victims of workplace harassment can involve staff or external parties such as customers, clients, or members of the public. Workplace harassment can occur not only in the confines of the workplace itself, but at external venues like company events, dinners, or business trips. So how are individuals protected against harassment at the workplace?
There are criminal and civil legislation in place to protect individuals against harassment, as well as those that hold employers liable for the safety of their staff at work. The Protection from Harassment Act, or POHA, offers specific protection against harassment and unlawful stalking through the use of criminal sanctions and civil remedies. As for certain other acts, they could constitute offences under the Penal Code, for instance, the outrage of modesty. Although the Penal Code and the POHA provide a means for victims to seek redress, this can only occur after an incident has happened. Employers owe a duty of care to their employees to ensure a safe work environment. Allegations of harassment could also expose the company to adverse negative publicity. When a company comes to know of allegations of harassment, it has to tread very sensitively in such cases. It needs to investigate into the allegations, comply with its internal policies and procedures, while ensuring that all parties are given an opportunity to be heard. Clients often find it difficult to deal with such issues, and they have asked, is it okay if they just do nothing about it and hope that the matter goes away? I would not advise that. Well, if the company does nothing or is perceived to do nothing, when the allegations of harassment are made, the victim would still feel disgruntled. He or she may decide to take it to social media to air such grievances. The company's reputation would be put at risk. Employee morale would also be affected. In some cases, the present victim may take no further action, but the company should not feel too relieved that it has sort of gotten off the hook. In the event the same person harasses someone else in the future, should it become known that there were past allegations against this particular harasser which were swept under the carpet, that could work against the company in those future investigations.
Employers are encouraged to develop and implement measures to manage harassment at the workplace. An effective harassment policy should be easily communicated, applicable company-wide, and leave no room for misinterpretation. It should be made clear that the harassment of any form will not be tolerated and will be handled seriously. It's important for employers to set common core values to guide the behavior of employees. Some common core values should include respecting individuals' personal values and beliefs, putting people at the heart of what we do, ensuring that they do not feel intimidated at work, standing up against workplace harassment, providing support for fellow colleagues, and building awareness of the cultural norms and sensitivities in an increasingly diverse workplace. While employers are encouraged to train their employees, especially the HR, line managers and supervisors to handle harassment cases. Employers could also offer counseling to affected employees. The reporting procedure should be accessible to everyone. With accurate reporting and prompt investigation, workplace harassment can be dealt with swiftly and appropriately.
Workplace harassment not only affects the morale of workers, but also the productivity of the organizations. Victims of workplace abuse and harassment not only suffers from traumatic experience, but also affected by emotional, psychological, and physical harm. Union members may approach their unions for help and assistance if they are faced with workplace abuse. The Healthcare Services Employees Union have worked very closely with the management to put in place various measures to prevent workplace abuse and harassment. Some of these initiatives include providing our workers with training to be able to respond and manage harassment effectively and professionally by conducting lunchtime talks and workshops. Putting up visible signages to remind our customers, patients, and also the caregivers to treat our workers with respect. At the same time, to caution them that the hospital will not hesitate to take action against any abuses. Staff are encouraged to lodge report of the incidents that have taken place via electronic means so that the hospital could use the data to further analyze and study the trend and put in place appropriate mitigating measures.
TAFEP advocates fair and progressive employment practices, and together with the Tripartite partners has put in place resources on the prevention of workplace harassment. If you face workplace harassment, please approach TAFEP, who will assist you and provide advice on the appropriate actions you can take and the avenues for support. At the same time, you're advised to make a police report for possible violations under the Protection from Harassment Act, or POHA. Employers can also approach TAFEP to seek assistance and advice regarding measures to put in place to prevent or manage workplace harassment so as to ensure the safety and well-being of their employees. Please visit tafep.sg for more information and the following resources.